Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Juliana, and I'm here at Disneyland on a gorgeous day. So let me just jump right into it. This week's episode, a lot of you actually may not know that I am a bit of a music buff, and I have gone to my fair share of music festivals. Coachella, EDC, Life is Beautiful, Together as One. A lot of raves, as you can hear, are sprinkled in there. Hard Summer, Hard Haunted Mansion. If you went to Hard Haunted Mansion, leave a comment down below because I want to know who my old school ravers are right here. Hit me up because I know you're out there. Disneyland attracts the raver community. And let me tell you why. Because Disneyland is basically just like a music festival. I have noticed in my years of coming here the many similarities between Disneyland and music festivals. And I think that's partly why I love Disneyland so much. Because it's one of those places you can just run around, be free, have fun, and same with music festivals. There's tons of acts you can see, tons of musical acts, tons of random people you can meet. So I'm gonna take you around and show you exactly how Disneyland is like a music festival. Now you may be looking at me like thinking, okay, you're stretching it. No, I'm not. Just check this out. I promise you, I'm gonna blow your mind. Oh my God, there's a huge beetle flying around me. Ah, it landed on me. It landed on my hand. So first of all, each land is like a different stage. And of course, what's a music festival without a giant pirate ship? You gotta have a pirate ship at a music festival, of course. So the first stop is New Orleans Square. New Orleans Square, like a music festival? What are you talking about? Have you ever heard of the New Orleans Jazz Festival? Yeah, it's not a stretch. New Orleans Square festival vibes. And I will prove that to you in just a second by showing you a jazz band that plays in New Orleans Square. There's music all over Disneyland. You just have to know where to look. And now we take it over to Critter Country for our next stage. What stage is this, you might ask? I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting major bluegrass vibes over in Critter Country. You feel it? I feel it. I'm definitely feeling a country vibe over in Critter Country. Critter Country could actually be Stagecoach, just like the whole festival is Stagecoach and Critter Country. Mash them together. Which brings me to my next stage, Frontierland. Frontierland is our next stage. And what music do you think would be played at the Frontierland stage? Country. You got your Garth Brooks, you got your Faith Hill. I don't really know any other artists in the country genre. You catch my drift. Frontierland is a country vibe. You could actually just combine Critter Country and Frontierland, and then you would get a massive Stagecoach festival. Sometimes you have some acts playing inside the Golden Horseshoe right here. Music festival vibes. Now we find ourselves in Adventureland, which, let's be honest, Adventureland is the hippie drum circle that pops up in the middle of the pathway. And you're like, why did you stop here? We have to get around you. There's a giant crowd moving through this area, but nope. Hippie drum circle comes first. That's Adventureland. And now we make our way into Fantasyland. Now I'm going back to my roots here when it comes to raids. Fantasyland has a bit of a rave quality. It's very magical and kind of ethereal. Ooh, there's a little Snow White coming to chase me. There's imagination and whimsy and magic. And it reminds me of EDC, the main stage of EDC, where they have all those big mushrooms and the owl. I mean, I guarantee Pascal, he's a chameleon. Pascal Rotella was inspired by Disneyland 100% for his main stage for EDC, and specifically he was definitely inspired by Fantasyland. And Fantasyland, music-wise, I feel like would be the trance stage. Trance is just so happy and magical and evokes so much emotion, and that's what I think Fantasyland does for anyone who's in here, because it just reminds you of your childhood and it reminds you of just being a kid and young at heart, and that's why we go to raves, to feel young and to dance it out. I think the trance stages evoke that emotion the best out of all the stages at a rave, EDM festival, whatever you want to call it. So Fantasyland is A, most like EDC for sure, and B, definitely the trance stage. I just wish there was some trance playing right now. That'd be so cool. Wouldn't Small World just make the best main stage for a festival? Can you see it? Like right there where the door is, you have the DJ booth, right below the clock, and you have this big background behind you, and it actually it lights up at night, so you would just like play with the lighting and just, that would be such a cool main stage for a rave. I wish that wasn't like a copy trademarked design. I'm sure it is. I'm sure there's no way EDC or any festival could get away with that. It's too bad. It'd be really awesome. Now we make our way to Tomorrowland, my favorite stage, right there. You know why Tomorrowland is my favorite stage? Because it's the techno stage at the festival. Yes, Tomorrowland, techno, futuristic noises. What are the futuristic noises of music? Techno. And that's what Tomorrowland represents. Fun fact, this is a little pro tip I discovered on my own because I'm a fan of Boys Noise. If any of you know Boys Noise, or if you don't, look up Boys Noise, B-O-Y-S space N-O-I-Z-E. Go to the, which album is it? Out of the Black album. Click on Reality, have it queued up while you go ride Space Mountain. Put your earbuds in. As you just go up, like right past that window where you try to wave at all the people that are working the ride, you're gonna make a right. Right before that hill that you go up, press play, Reality from Out of the Black, Boys Noise album, syncs up perfectly with Space Mountain. I think I'm gonna go check out the single rider line and do it myself. Try it, I swear it works. It's like a light show. I love it. I'm ready to go. I got Reality queued up. I'm ready. Yes! You're totally synced up so well. The build, like the opening of the song fits perfectly with the ride. As soon as it drops, the ride starts. There's certain parts where it's like something happens in the song and you drop, and then like you get another like exciting part and you start to turn, and it's so good. So let's see what my picture looks like, because I'm pretty sure I was just rocking out to Boys Noise that whole time. Oh my god, here it is. Okay. That is a happy girl dancing to Boys Noise right there. You guys have to come try that out. I promise you it works. So I came back to Disneyland because I want to get the timing right for Reality and Space Mountain to sync up. I'm just gonna ride it single rider over and over right now until I get it correct. Pardon my Space Mountain hair. Went on it twice in a row, single rider, and I figured out when you press play on the Spotify version, right? It is right after that window with the people with the controls. But right when you go around that corner to your right as your rocket starts to go up that hill, press play. Even like a little like lyric in the beginning of the ride syncs up with when the intro kicks in. So try it out. It's so much fun. It only took me 2 times to perfect it. Single rider. You could easily do that within like 15 minutes. You can try a couple times if you need to. Single rider is a quick way to get on Space Mountain. Never had to wait more than 15 minutes for a single rider. This last time I just walked right on. I got my own row. Techno trash cans. Techno trash cans. T is for techno. Or Tomorrowland, whatever. Yeah, trash cans at Disneyland. Tomorrowland / techno edition. Now let's head over to Main Street, which I consider basically like the Coachella main stage. You got your big headliner acts, your staples. And who are the headliners of Disneyland? Of course, the Dapper Dans. You got your Straw Hatters, but of course, a big staple, the guys, the Dapper Dans. Let's go check out the Dans, the headliners of Disneyland and Main Street, USA. Okay, so we might have caught the last portion of their set, but what can you do? I see them all the time. I love those guys. But yeah, headliners of Main Street. They're the main act. Main Street, main stage. Now, California Adventure has a few of its own acts as well. Red Car, Trolley, Newsboys, hottest act on Buena Vista Street. And there's this guy in the band called Mickey. Got really big ears. I think you guys are gonna hear about him one day. I think he's gonna get big. I know these things. I have an ear for it. But we're walking through Cars Land right now, on our way to Guardians of the Galaxy. The cool thing about Guardians is that it's all based on music. You know how the movies have such a great soundtrack because Peter Quill's mom gave him these mixtapes from her youth of songs that she loved. And those are the soundtrack of the movie. They've used some of those songs and they've synced up the drops with the music, so it's like a party. You can get like 6 different songs and they're all awesome, ranging from Elvis Presley to Born to Be Wild, which is obviously my favorite if you know me, and if you don't, I will tell you one day. Pat Benatar, Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Oh, Give Up the Funk. That one was my first, it was the best. Jackson 5. I know I'm missing one. We're gonna go ride Guardians right now because it's just a musical experience and it's so much fun. And I think ride-wise beats Tower. Theming-wise, Tower takes the cake. But Guardians ride-wise wins. Also, R.I.P. Bugs Land. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Is that it? Ooh, yes. 4-leaf clover. It's the only 4-leaf clover in the land. It's good luck. Hopefully, we'll get a good song.
Scan complete. You may now enter the gantry lift.
I don't think I could have gotten a more perfect song for the day. Give Up the Funk by Parliament. It was so good. I danced the whole time. The thing about that song and that ride is the parts where it goes like ooh, and like the elevator lifts up and down during that, so you can just dance along with it, wiggle around. I had like a little mini dance party in one of the gantry lifts at Mission Breakout. More festival fun at Disneyland. I'm proving my point, I think so.
On the trumpet, on the trombone, Inspector
popped up in California Adventure on Pixar Pier called the Pixarmonic Orchestra. They play right here on the Pixar Promenade. That's the video you just saw. Hottest new musical act in Disneyland. I'm a Dapper Dan fan. They are my favorite, but I think we might have a new winner here. Those guys were so much fun. And if you saw my swing dancing at Disneyland video, that guy over at the end on the far right should look quite familiar. He is amazing. He's also one of my new favorite. Like, I didn't realize he was like a Disneyland performer. That's awesome. I mean, I don't even know how to tie that into like a stage at a music festival, but like, no, I do. Parab Stellar swing house vibes going on. Swing, electro house, swing house. It works. So now as the day winds down, we make our way back to Guardians with a Michelada for a really fun dance party. Old school music. We got an old school stage right now. And we're gonna watch little tiny kids dance around a groove. It's gonna be a dance party. Cheers. It's great. It's great.
I am Groot!
Buddy, you just missed all the fun.
I am Groot!
Oh, you want to hang out with them a little? Hey, do you guys want to dance with Groot? Yeah! Come on, all right, buddy. Hey, everybody, Groot can hang out. I'm gonna play.
Dance like Groot. So I have taken you through Disneyland and California Adventure, showing you the various lands and various stages of the music festival that is Disneyland Park. The sun is going down, and you know what that means. The freaks come out at night. I'm going to show you where to get the best light show of your life. You can get a proper light show at Disneyland. Well, California Adventure actually. It used to be at Disneyland, now it's a California Adventure, and I'm going to show you where and what that is. But first, it needs to get a little bit darker. Go down, sun. Get out of here. Go. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize this. I'm in Tomorrowland right now. There is a dance party at that stage right now with a DJ. Can you hear it? I rest my case. I rest my case.
Here we go.
Damn.
Right. And left. And we're taking those knees just like that. Oh yeah. And walk it, walk it, walk it, walk it. Walk it, walk it, walk it, walk it. Place the knee on right to the right. Right, and left. Hey, hey, hey. Oh yeah.
It's getting super ravey now.
Oh yeah, go mine, go Sully.
I had no idea Tomorrowland just basically offered a nice, like maybe 60 seconds of proper raving, but that was so much fun. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Disneyland Grammars. We just met just there. That was so cool. Now that I got like a taste of nighttime dance music, rave vibe, need my light show. That wasn't enough. I need my light show. But the light show I am referring to is over in California Adventure. And it is a nighttime spectacular parade called Paint the Night. The track for Paint the Night has like a pounding beat and there are raver fairies and flashing lights, and you guys are gonna see it in just a second.
Go see the world 'cause it's all so brand new. Don't close your eyes 'cause your future's ready to shine. It's just a matter of time before we learn how to fly. Welcome to the rhythm of the night. Something's in the air, it's alive. Put your hands up 'cause the night is young. Kick your heels up when you join the fun. Put your hands up 'cause the night is young. Kick your heels up when you join the fun. It has the magic senses all right there. I gotta know, my friends, why can't we do this again? I never want this to end. Why can't we do this again? I gotta know, why can't we do this again?
Hey, I just saw this guy. We were just dancing together.
Welcome to the Himalayas!
That guy is a party animal. I just saw him. We were just dancing. Crazy. People at raves actually give light shows with those. I think that's where they got the idea. It had to be. Goofy, Donald, and Minnie actually have glow sticks. They have glow sticks. They're part of it. They know what they're doing. And now Mickey is coming up with the best light show of them all. Upstream. This is scary. Dance it out. Well, I think I made my point by proving Disneyland is a music festival, and you can get a fabulous light show at California Adventure at the Paint the Night Parade. You saw it. The characters had glow sticks. They know what they're doing. They know who they're catering to. They know who they gained inspiration from. Clearly the ravers. You saw it right there. And there you have it. That is a day 2-night Disneyland Music Festival experience. Pretty convincing, right? There are quite a few similarities. Thank you guys for joining me. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of these videos. I'm heading back into the parks. I'll maybe ride on Indiana Jones. One last loop around the park on the train, and then it's going to be home for me. But until then, enjoy more flashing lights, because that's what Disneyland is about. And that is exactly why it reminds me of a music festival. Just give you a bunch of flashing lights and music, and you got yourself a music festival and a bunch of people bumping into you. Oh my gosh. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Take care.